Let's open a portal. Call in our spirit team. Ask for clear and concise messages. Lingering tone. I heard that. Hiya, Nick here. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you've been here before. The noise is my kitten running amok again. I am doing a general collective reading for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. However, it is a general collective, but already they're giving me 3 different energies for the 3 different signs. So I don't know if they want me to do 3 individual reads here. So what I'm going to do straight off is pull a couple of cards for the theme. I thought that one went over. It didn't. Okay, I'm just going to leave them upside down for a minute, but I'm going to attempt, because they're asking me, I've got to do 3 separate reads here, because the 3 different stories for the 3 different star signs are totally different. I'm picking up 3 different energies here, so we're going to try it this way. 1, 2, 3. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Right, we're doing these, but I'm going to do the cup collectively. Now, I have got a cat on the cup here, and the 3 energies that I'm picking up on in specifically do not have a cat. So I don't know why they're telling me to pull the cat cup, but they did, and this is water signs. However, somebody in the general collective that I am not picking up on personally may have a cat. So this may be for you. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, doesn't. So I do know 3 specific people in my life that are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, which is probably why I'm picking up on the 3 different energies, because the stories are so different. However, the general collective, they may be similar. So let's have a look. I think that camera needs to come up just a little tiny bit. Let's see if it will do well. Stay. Okay. General message. Somebody's got love coming in. Somebody also has what's the word? Bloating. Okay, I heard bloating. All right. Somebody's got a helmet on. As in, you know those bucket hats. But they're showing me like a bucket hat, but it's almost like I'm putting my blinkers on here. The hat is so big, it comes over the full face, and it's almost like the head down and we can't see. Somebody's trying to block something out here and not face things. All right. All right, it's looking too daunting. Okay, the next mountain you have to climb, the next ascension process is looking way too difficult. It's looking like it's protected, it's got sigils on it, and it's looking like, oh, no, it's just way too big to even fathom going up it. However, it's all light on the other side. Now, you do have some help coming in with this one. This is external help from an authoritarian figure. All right, somebody, all right. For some, it's an ascension being, a celestial being coming in to assist, and for others in this realm, it is actually authoritative figure. So somebody is actually asking authorities for help and getting it. Okay, so somebody may be going through some paperwork of some sort. I'm hearing the word paperwork. There's lots of writing. There's lots of reading and writing. Read the fine print. Okay, we're in Mercury retrograde today, so always read the fine print. That's specifically for a Cancerian there. For the Pisces, you may have to sign declarations, stat decks. Okay. All right, they're telling me the Scorpio. Are you signing a financial contract of some sort? All right, we'll look into that in a minute. Okay. like I said, I am specifically picking up for 3 people of different energies here. The letter C, the letter B. Somebody's working with owl magic. Somebody is definitely about to rub Aladdin's lamp here and call in higher powers. Okay, somebody is manifesting massively here. And they're showing me Aladdin's lamp is like you've gone down deep and you've found the lamp hidden in the dirt and you're about to rub it to start your manifesting. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to get on to the read. Okay. Let's see how we go with this. Cancer first. I'm going to pick 3. Hang on. I'll show you so that you know I'm doing it legit. 1, 2, 3. We have an A, an N, and a G. Okay. They're showing me Neptune holding his trident here. All right. They may be significant for somebody. No, you're not an ag. And specifically, no, you're not an ag. All right. We have the Magician. Okay. The Cancerian is the one that has found the Aladdin's lamp. You may have all found it, but this particular, you found Aladdin's lamp. Okay. Stepping into your magic. Huge manifesting skills here. Working with all the elements. So I'm going to clarify that quickly, but I'm already going to tell you straight up what you're manifesting is coming. Is absolutely coming. All right. I said you're not an ag. However, they're telling me you may have to nag a few people. You may have to put pen to paper and actually write that letter, formal letter, to somebody and nag them a little bit. So you may have to create your next step with a little bit more proactively. Okay, they're telling me put pen to paper. So this is very much about writing for somebody. Put pen to paper, do that formal letter, nag the ones you want to get moving, because your manifesting skills are on point, and to bring it into fruition, you need to move others. And you may have to do that a little bit more forcefully and nag a little bit. Okay. I got goosebumps. And I know you don't want to do that, but you have to. Okay, we have the 2 of Pentacles. All right, juggling act here. Decisions to be made. You've already made your decision and where you want to go in your future, but it's a juggling act of how do I make this work now? How do I put this into solid foundation? Your Pentacles here. For this particular read, this is to do with a home and moving forward. This is somebody who's moving forward, but juggling between 2 at the moment, okay? Wow, that's very specific, but I know your story, so that's a little bit easier to navigate that. Okay. As you're juggling, keep yourself grounded. I'm being told, and you're building your foundation on the past. Rocks that have been thrown at you. They're telling me your foundation will be solid. You're leaving the past behind. And what you are creating and calling in and manifesting for yourself will be worth the juggling act now. And I know you're getting a little bit exhausted. Okay. Are we taking reversals? No, we're not taking reversals. Thank you. We have the 4 card, which is the Emperor. Now, in this particular deck, so Spirit's telling me again, throw the rules out the window. This particular deck, stable, happy home, providing for family, sitting on your throne, lording over your realm. However, the feminine energy is missing. The Empress is not there. So this is energy, Emperor, Empress. So this is has been a little bit unbalanced. Okay, we've had a massive death process, transformation. somebody's had to really evaluate and shed. Okay, so we're coming out of the year of the snake. We've finished that now. There was a lot of shedding that needed to be done. Somebody has mastered this process, though. Seven of Swords. All right. We know why you're moving. We know why you're leaving the past behind. You've had a lot of shady people that have done dodgy things. All right, what's coming in? Anything you want. I'm being told anything you want. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, we have the Star card. I'm talking to somebody who's done a huge healing process here. Huge healing process, but also is very, very capable of manifesting exactly what they want, whatever they wish for. What are you doing, Ratbag? Right, I feel like there's two more cards. King of Pentacles, you are able to create your own wealth, your own stability, your own sustainability. You have mastered how to control your realm, your earthly realm, and your worldly possessions. The energy you've come through, this death process, has become very, very grounded for you. One more card, please. King of Wands. Okay, so we finished with the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles here. Somebody who's very capable of taking care of themselves and others. So if it's providing for your family that you're wishing to do, providing for other people, you are more than capable of taking leadership of that. But the Wands, the King of Wands has the passion, the motivation, the determination to actually see it through. Your Wands is your magic. So you are quite capable of taking action. All right, it's just a bit of a juggling act at the moment to get through it all. So paperwork coming, put pen to paper, and get on with it. And I know you can. You've got the King of Wands energy there. Lovely. That's the Cancerian energy. Thank you. Beautiful. All right. Excuse me. Scorpio. What have we got for Scorpio? Nine of Wands. There's your cat again. Am I picking up on a Scorpio I don't know here? Scorpio energy that I don't know. Because the Scorpios that I know don't have cats. All right, and we do have the cat cup that came up. We got 3 tiles. P, A, O. All right. Let's have a look at this. 9 of Wands. Right. Spirit, out the window for rules. They're telling me we're going on spirit messages here. I'm feeling a lot of contentment with this card, and I don't care what the traditional meaning is here. You've come so far, and it's time. They're telling me it's time to stop and smell the roses. And look at how far you've come. Now, you may have a stray cat hanging around at the moment. Cats are good luck. Don't forget, on your path, it's almost finished. You're almost at the finish line. Number 9, you're almost there. Don't forget to stop and smell the roses. Pat the cat. Talk to the stray animals. This is a gratitude card for me. But somebody is impatient. I'm hearing the word impatient because you're not at the 10 stage yet. All right, let's have a look. Let's clarify that, please, for our Scorpios. Whoop. Seven of Wands. You've still got your guard up. All right. They're asking me to pay attention to this. I don't usually pay much attention to this one. Okay, the Seven of Wands here. I'm seeing somebody very mentally guarded. And I know it's the Wands. Now, this is somebody almost blocking their spiritual path, I'm being told. Spirit, what do you want to say here? What do you want to say here? Okay, this is somebody feeling very defensive. This is a personal, this is not people around you. This is an internal space where somebody feels very defensive, like they need to put a boundary around them. So something's happening here. Okay, we've got the wands again. All right, something is happening here. This is a mental process. We've got the Two of Swords here. This is somebody that's got your spiritual gifts here, but a little bit reluctant to take that next jump forward and embrace who they are at the core. All right, I'm picking up for somebody different to the people I know. Two of Swords. You've got decisions to make. There's mental decisions. Five of Cups. Thank you, Spirit, on the roof. Three of Wands, Six of Swords. All right. They're telling me it's time to gather your soul tribe. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you've isolated yourself quite a lot. Don't ask me where the cards are telling me this. This is Spirit. You've isolated yourself a lot because you don't feel like you fit in somewhere. But it's time to meet other like-minded people. They're telling me it's time to spread your wings and find your tribe. There's actions you need to take that you're not taking because there's a guardedness here. Can I have another card, please, Spirit? The Empress. Yeah, it's time to step into your own power here. Now, I don't use terms of endearment, especially with readings. They wanted to put the word darling on the end of that. Is that significant for somebody? It's time to step into your power, darling, they're telling me. Whoever's spirit team is coming in here is very, very nurturing, and they're saying it's time to step into your power. For me, the Empress comes through as an emotional state because she's always flowing into the water here and part of the water. And this is about somebody needs to come to terms with who they are and the power that they wield. This is visualization only, the power that they wield. I'm talking to somebody who is extremely powerful spiritually here, but is almost frightened to step into their authority and their groundedness in all the elements. Three may be significant for somebody, and also seven is coming through very significantly. That Seven of Wands is really standing out. All right. I'm going to end it on this one. This is the Tower. So this is card number... It says 10. It looks like a 6. It's telling me it looks like a 6. That may be significant for somebody as well, and which would add up to a 7, but it's not. It's a 10, so it's a 1. Now, this particular Tower is coming from the spiritual realm. This card, this deck, this read, this message is coming from the spiritual realms. And it's literally hitting you on the crown here. Something needs to be dissolved. There's a barrier, and it's mental. It's in the pineal gland of some way. Something needs to be dissolved so you can see clearer. Because you have decisions to make. You have actions to take to get you to the end of this cycle so you can move forward. And this is to do with somebody's magic and their gifts here. So I'm being asked to let you know that there is another level, another threshold you need to cross. And it's coming. It's coming. Now, I don't see this Tower moment as anything bad. I see it as an enlightenment. If you have a look, this is very much lights coming in. So this Tower moment is needed. to clear that last little bit of fog that's stopping you going on to the next level, which is your tens, you know, the end of the cycle, the 10 cycle. It needs to finish, and the Tower moment is needed to bring that in. Remove the blindfold so that you can finish these cycles and step into your new path. All right, thank you, Spirit. That's your Scorpio read there. Cats are very significant for the Scorpio for some reason. All right. Pisces. I did that because Pisces is going through an awful lot at the moment. Before I move on to Pisces, the last message for that with your writing is your financial agreements. Somebody is investing in something financially. Excuse me. This may be needed so you can see through a bit clearer, so the financial investments are more solid and grounded and sound, so you don't get the wool pulled over your eyes in a financial investment. Now, remember, we're in Mercury retrograde. Read the fine print. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Pisces. I actually don't even want to turn over that card. I do, but I feel like, now that one, you can't see what it is yet, but that one's, they told me shuffle first because your card, this is going to be a quick read. The energy is huge here, and the energy is coming in fast, fast, fast. Somebody's not coping. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay. Fast moving. Your Knight is your fast moving. Cups is your emotion. So something is very emotional here for the Pisces collective that I'm reading for. Let's have a look at this card and see if there's any specific messages. I feel like this is like a drowning inside the heart space, not literal. There's a lot of emotion here for the Pisces. And what have we got this card? Two of Wands. Okay. Decision time. It's decision time. Which one are you going to choose? Which path are you going to choose? It's time to take action, though. Your Knight, excuse me. That one's jumping out on the floor. What have we got here? Five of Pentacles. Oh, all right. Traditionally, not doing. Again, this depiction of one's moving away from the other. This is a home situation. Excuse me. Where do you want to be? It's time to take action, though. Your Knight is action. It's somebody on a mission. It's time to make those decisions of where you want to be emotionally in the future. But it's action time. Now, this is the one that I'm picking up for. There is stat decks to do. There is paperwork to do. There is time to call the authorities in. Four of Swords. We're not doing reversals. All right. Visionary. It's all too much. It is all too much. Your stability has been shaken. And there's a feeling of defeat here, as in you just can't do it anymore. Only from visuals. Now, if you have a look, lying down, Four Swords coming at you. All right, I'm being told there's been a lot of verbal attacks. Thank you, Spirit. What else we got here? 2, 3. All right. Oh, they're coming in. You've got help. You've got help. I'm talking about physically in this realm. You've got help. Just accept. Okay. They wanted to tell me straight off, accept help. This is your give and take card, but I'm talking to somebody who has a huge heart here and is very giving, but it's time sometimes to let other people help you. This is your Six of Pentacles, and you're going to need some help, whether it's financially, physically, emotionally. Your Pentacles is all your elements joined together, so I'm feeling like on every level somebody is feeling exhausted here and like everything's coming at them at once. they're asking me to remind you who you are. Now, the Queen of Wands here. This is somebody in control of her own magic, is quite capable of taking the action that she needs to protect and manifest and take ownership and leadership of their own home and their own destiny here. Wands again is the action, but it's also the magical wand. They're telling me you have the magical wand. You are the magician. You can create whatever you want, but sometimes along the way, we need to say, "Oh wow, that's a bit hard. That's hurty." They're telling me hurty. Okay, it's a bit hurty. You may need to leave people behind. You've got choices to make, but it's time to take action and start creating. But also accept help along the way, because you can't. Sometimes you can't do it all by yourself to start with. While you gain this power and learn to trust yourself. All right. Who am I reading for there? Oh, Ian. IAN. May be significant for somebody, but also the number 1 is significant. And the number 2, because of choices. And the number 10's coming up. It's not there, but it's number 10's coming up. I've got one more card I want here, please, for the Pisces. Thank you. Couldn't get any clearer on this with these last cards here. We've got the Queen of Wands. We've got the Magician. We have the Ace of Wands. Now, this is, again, taking action on a new path. Brand new path opening up for you if you have the courage. Now Wands is the action card, and it's having courage to take ownership and create exactly the realm and the throne you want to have. And this is, I'm hearing the word solidarity here, and this is, solidarity is standing solid in your own power. Like, I'm feeling like there's going to be a little bit of help along the way to make you see that you can do it on your own. But you have to start making better choices. Okay, let's just have a quick look at this. All right, we have an awful lot of wands here. And choices. All right. They're telling me you are more than capable, but just if you're struggling at the moment, just ask for some help. Because all the help you've given out to other people and all your big, beautiful heart that shared your gifts and shared your compassion along the way, it's going to come back to you. But you have to open up and be able to receive. Okay, thank you, Spirit. This one in particular is going through some tough times, the Pisces energy. That's why they wanted to tell me, wanted me to do it separately. We're not going to get any more cards there. Thank you, Spirit. All right, I feel like that's the messages for today. I'm going to keep that short simply because we've got 3 different energies we're working with here. Just to recap, Cancerians, you have contracts to sign. You have a move to make. Don't be frightened to write that letter and get other people moving to clear your path. Scorpio, pat the cats along the way, please, because there's something about a cat here. Accept the next download that's coming in. It may be in the form of a tower moment, but it's going to come in to clear your path so you can finish those cycles and get to your 10, the end of the completion of the cycle, so you can move forward in your next step of standing up. Pisces, good luck with that. Oh, watch out for the financial paperwork. Pisces, get it written down, get your evidence clear, ask for help from those that know what they're doing, accept help, and take control of your own realm. Don't be frightened to step into your own magic and start creating new realms for you. But don't be frightened to accept help on the way. But that you've got writing in the form of stat decks or evidence of some sort. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. Spiritual protection. Now, I have my water element here. I've got 3 cloves in here, so somebody may have a toothache too. I've got my 3 cloves in here. They asked me to use hot water today. I never use hot water, but they made me use it straight from the kettle. So I'm feeling like we need to infuse the cloves. So somebody, again, may have a toothache. But it also could be somebody is in hot water right now or feeling like they're in hot water, and the cloves will just calm it all down. Calm it all down. Excuse me. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. I think we're good to go. Oh, that was a bit intense, only because I'm juggling 3 energies here at the moment, and maybe that's where they're telling me maybe the water elements at the moment are juggling an awful lot at the moment, and decisions. I hope that resonated. Ow, I've got a bloody kitten biting my ankle. You right there? I've got a skirt on, and it's you know, the flowy skirts, and she's trying to get the skirt, but she keeps missing and getting my ankle. Okay. All right. I hope that resonates with you. You have a little bit of just watch your paperwork. They're really, again, telling me about the paperwork. Different paperwork for different signs. Okay. They're telling me it's amplified if you've got a second water sign in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. It will be amplified, so just be aware of that. Okay, that's where my 2 came in. Thank you. All right, I'm going to close this portal. Let me know if it resonates, doing them separately like this or not. I didn't want to do this in a collective for the 3 signs because there were 3 totally different energies coming through. Okay, I'm going to close this portal. Thank our spirit teams. Stay safe. Stay sane. And read the fine print. I put pen to paper. Much love.